We gon' change the world, we won't let it change us. Even when they switch sides and they wanna change up. Fucking with my brother, then your life in danger. Got no fear like I got one in the chamber. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it now. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it. They want a fame, they want a clout. That's why they doubt. I got them black, I want a class. And I shut my mouth. This was way before polite, before I came to campsites. I came broken and contrite. I just wanted to live right, clean my soul and give my life. Had to give up all my vice. I got a fog out my head. I was raised from the dead. I put down that weed and I cut off my dreads. For before I could lead, I had to learn to be led. Now I'm a bad motherfucker. Walk around and I straight flex on suckers. No one specific, I'm talking to all of you busters. Straight from the gutter, me and my brother, we the long supper. Now, running it like a conductor. Hebrew Academy, I'm the instructor. 14 written all on my cover. Men of war like we hopped at a Hummer. Just like you wanted my trooper could cut you. There is one camp, there is not another. One West, UPK. One West, UPK. One West, one West, one West, UPK. One what? UPK. One what? UPK. One what? One what? One what? UPK. Me and all of my Oyes, hold it, shit down, right here, all day. Shalom, wagwan, sa, passe, is we, them niggas, jatu, sabe, hey. We gon' change the world, we won't let it change us. Even when they switch sides and they wanna change up. Fucking with my brother, then your life in danger. Got no fear like I got one in the chamber. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it now. Since day one, we been about it, nigga. I've been going hard since the day that I found it. It's 144 to the day the Lord counted. I'ma keep my head up to the day that he crowned it.
You boy, you know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in, yeah. But that was my nigga, yeah. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general, your honor. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talk the shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid, number real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. stepping, cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, the shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted, we hear the truth and reject it. But love is getting corrected, and all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and I'm blessed. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and I'm blessed. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Fuck wrong with you, boy?
We got black Latinos and Native Americans. When the Lord says that our kingdom is to come, as long as we follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
I got the camera bag, I'm the cameraman. If shit getting active, I'ma stand it down. We taking ground, call the ambulance. That shit go. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that shit go. If you got a problem, we'll handle it. Niggas acting hard, you better stand on it. We on every corner, we stamping it. You better get your life for this camp shit. We ain't playing around, there's no cowards, dog. If niggas charged up, you get powered off. Rude of speech, keep it raw. It ain't my fault that you niggas soft. It ain't my fault that these niggas frauds. It ain't my fault that them niggas rats. If your colors fly, you don't get that shit go. Right. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that shit go. Right. If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that shit go.
Wanna go to war, gotta hop into the van. Tryna cut the semen, something you don't understand. Getting tough from my betterment, better take it like a man. Nigga, how you walk away for camp? If you willing to die, you better be willing to stand. Take a trip around the world, see a bunch of corners held by them UPK niggas. All them UPK niggas go to camp. And I'm on Shamar here, hanging out the car. Wonder when I pull up straight to the battlefield. And I'ma make sure niggas make it back home. Say, nigga, what you thought? Whether anything moving, I be on. Gotta remind them, we nothing like them niggas that you saw. If you hear back up, that'll be your last time to get out the way. The price to pay before
that shit go.
Nah, for real though.
If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that right. That shit go.
Nah, for real though.
If shit go, you best get right, or you'll get you got that.
Y'all about to swim y'all south around the third. Move that zone. Move that zone. Move that zone. this. The Father was this. Yehoshua. Israel. Israel. Israel.
Fake love, real hate.
One West.
But we set apart, nigga.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. Oh, you can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck a fake friend, show is over, close the curtain. Told you that they loved you, laughed at you when you was hurting. One thing about that ISUPK, this brotherhood for certain. Dress you up in all black, urge you up to put that work in. Same niggas that was on the block putting that work in. Abandon that lifestyle, cause now I know my purpose. Coming from a place where a black man life is worthless. 400 plus years, yeah, living out them curses. I blame the so-called leaders in the churches. Was supposed to save our soul, instead they led us to the hearses. Backstabbed and betrayed by the people you would die for. Your family ain't family, so-called friends switch sides on you. Crackers take a knee on your neck, whisper and die, boy. So I stay strapped with the Kaepernick, that's the firearm. Gotta watch your back, you know them demons out here lurking. If I don't know shit, then I know one thing for certain, look. They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you. They hate you when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you.
I say fuck the fake love and disloyal behavior. Brotherhood is a weapon, but bitch niggas is contagious. Hating your elevation instead of hitting the pavement. Watching your every move and never give motivation. Situational friendships get way with adversity. And these days just a little video kindness a luxury. I'd rather you keep your distance, be a fuck nigga too close to me. Prefer to fuck with fear niggas than house niggas with notes on me. Get a shirt off my back for devoted niggas with loyalty. I noticed the lack of devoted niggas that's trustworthy if you ain't in no black. Ranked up, I give 2 fucks for free. Death before dishonor is a must. It ain't no choice from me, I'm bred different. Was never one to die, just bullshit, I'm fed different. Fuck all the information out of pulpits, I'm led different. Been taught to follow a code. Israel law, statutes, commandments, freely given, never sold, nigga. Chill.
They hate it when you up, but love it when you down. Love you when you dead, but hate you while you living. Only make a mention when it's beneficial. You can't keep it silent, I ain't fucking with you.
I had to see what I was going to say. All right. Shalom, 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 Virginia. Shalom, shalom. Y'all are not seeing doubles. Me, you got my brother.
I'm here.
Officer 500. Y'all can dog in the building. Most High in Christ. The water for coming through. All right. Can everybody? Most High in Christ. Can everybody hear me all right? Can everybody hear me okay? You get a 101 West Bible Kashah. Salakia. Put the school up.
Uh-oh.
Shalom. How about Shema Shabbat?
Shalom, y'all. Stop.
Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. Good to see you, brother. I'm assuming everybody can hear me then. So with that, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat. Shalom to the sisters. Shalom Yahweh Shamar. Alathan by Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right. We are going to get it in as we do every single Friday. All right. Every single Friday across the nation, across the world. We have the Lashawan Qadash. We have the Holy Tongue, our actual language, what we should be speaking.
That's right.
Our culture, our heritage, getting back to who we are, taking back our identity. This class is taught all throughout Israel, all throughout the nation, all throughout the world. All right. And it's so important because what we don't understand as Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, when you realize that you have that your identity is in the Bible, it should put a change on your life. It should put a change on your life. understand if you're not in the ISUPK, you are not in the truth, and you're a Christian. That's what you are.
Basically.
That's what you are. It doesn't matter whether you're a Muslim, a Buddhist, an atheist. You're a Christian. All right? And the only way you can come out of that thought pattern, out of that mindset, is to come into the ISUPK and the Commanding General Yohana. And it's so important to do so because your identity is actually in the Bible. Christianity is not in the Bible. Christianity is something that we were given from our oppressors.
That's right.
We were given from the slave master, from the slave owner. We were given Christianity, which is why we were given a white Jesus. That's why we were not given the truth of who we are. We were told that we were Africans. We were told that we were Hamites when we're absolutely not. We are Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel. If you are Black, Latino, or Native American, the Bible is your constitution. It's your heritage. It's your history. It's your identity. It's your way of life. It's your moral code. It is everything that is missing from Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans today.
That's right.
And that's why it's so important to come in to the ISUPK and the Commanding General Yohana so you can learn your identity, so you can understand how you're supposed to be living, how you're supposed to be eating, how you're supposed to be dealing with your brothers and sisters, how you're supposed to be dealing with other nations. All of that is outlined in the Bible and not what Christianity teaches. All right? So it's so important to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, come back to your identity, understand what you should be doing, what you should not be doing, how we should conduct ourselves. And we only find that. We only find that when we are taught the truth of the Bible, that Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the ethnic Jews that are in the Bible, and that the white man is the devil. That's what the Bible teaches. Man, I'm right. That's what the Bible teaches, and that's what you learn when you come into the ISUPK. All right? And that's why it's so important, again, to learn our history and our heritage. Some of that, a ton of that obviously has to do with the truth of the Bible, the truth of the scriptures, the actual breakdowns, right? But so much of that as well has to do with what you eat, how you dress, how you speak. That is all of our culture. All of that encompasses our culture and who we are, which is why we teach every Friday night the Lashawan Qadash, the holy tongue, the actual Hebrew. All right? That's what we teach because that's what we would be speaking if we were not in these captivities. We wouldn't be speaking English and French and Dutch and German and Portuguese and Italian and what we wouldn't be speaking any of that. We would be speaking the Lashawan Qadash.
You wouldn't be speaking Spanish.
Wouldn't be speaking Spanish. Would not be speaking Spanish. I tell this story often because it still amazes me how coming up, I assumed because everyone in Mexico, all the Israelites spoke Spanish, that the people in Spain were actually brown people. That was the only thing I could connect. They must be because they're all quote unquote Spanish. And the only reason they speak Spanish is because they were conquered by Spaniard Europeans. Just like we were conquered here in America by the white.
It's a lot, y'all. Like that's so heavy because I remember thinking the same thing. You know, we grow up and we think that we're so different. We think that we're different people, and we're not. We speak the language of our oppressor. They speak the language of their oppressor. That's nobody else on the planet. That's just us. That's why we're the 12 lost tribes. We're the lost sheep that Christ is coming back for. And something that you heavy, you said, you know, if you're not in here, you're a Christian. Let me drop something else heavy on you. If you're a Christian, you are a white supremacist.
That's right.
You might be a chocolate white supremacist, but you are a white supremacist if you're a Christian. That's what that is. Right. They put us in slavery under Christianity, chattel slavery under Christianity, molested all the kids under Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Burnt the natives alive under Christianity, cut off fingers, arms, and limbs, all under the name of Christianity, all under the banner of Christianity. And that's something that we're proud of today. You are a white supremacist. And that might be hard to hear. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all probably saw that video with Officer Tatum. You know what I'm saying? I put it out on my chat as well, on the TikTok, on our page as well, where he said we were better off doing slavery. And that may sound like that's like, how could he say that? How could he say that? Well, he can say that because he's a good Christian. Of course he can say that. He's a good Christian, but it's something that you can't see until you come and hear. The Bible said eyes that can't see, ears that can't hear. You don't even see the world that you really live in. Without this Bible, you don't see the world that you live in. You can't hear the world that you live in. That's why we always try to make an excuse when they unalive one of us, when they take one of our lives, and it's so drastic. We always try to make an excuse. I saw Margie, this last point, I saw Margie Taylor Greene this morning. I guess a young brother, I guess an elderly white couple that took him in, and he turned around and he unalived them. Right? And that's unfortunate. That shouldn't happen. And we don't condone that.
Absolutely.
But she went on to say that this is why we don't owe them anything. This is why we have to separate from saying the made the hell out of me, right? This is why we shouldn't have white guilt. This is what she said. Now negating hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Just last week alone, we had Nolan Wells. You know what I'm saying? You had Gerard Jackson. You know what I'm saying? The month before that, you had Daniel Irvin. You feel me? You can keep just going on and on and on and on. They'll negate all of that, just like you'll negate everything that you've been through as a people as well, because that's white supremacy. If you're a Christian, you're a white supremacist. And again, if that doesn't sit right with your soul, well, you need to come to class, man. You need to come to class and find out why it doesn't sit right with your soul. Because Officer Tatum felt good when he said it. He looked strong. He no, let me explain him, because you thought you had it. They say you thought you had a gun this morning. He was proud of it. He was proud of it. And best believe he's not the only one that thinks like this. So go ahead.
And if I could, the mentality you have to think that we were better off during slavery is a similar mentality where you have to believe that you, as a black person, is going to go to the same heaven as the white.
That's right.
Every last one of the slave owners, by and large, were Christian. And because of what Christianity teaches, that means you have to believe that they have just as much a right to heaven, whatever you think heaven is. We're not even going to go down that road. But whatever you think heaven is, you have to believe that they have just as much as right to it as you do.
You're all in upper room.
How is that? I mean, where's the justice in that? I mean, that.
Master, this guy who's beating you and him both up in the upper room. Y'all both up there laughing about it. Now, you remember you beat the hell out of me, man. Yeah, I beat the hell out of you. I got your ass good, didn't it? And y'all laughing about it. And we think that this makes sense to us. This is justice to us. And again, if you're a Christian, this is what you have allowed yourself to believe, and it's not your fault. We always say that. It's not your fault. We were taught wrong.
That's right.
Our parents was taught wrong, their parents were taught wrong, and it came after hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years of just beating us, torturing us over and over and over again. Nobody ever goes to jail. You know what I'm saying? No, and they got rewarded for it every time. You feel me? So it's not your fault, but there is a solution for it, and that's what salvation is, man.
That's right.
The Bible says the truth shall make you free. You can come in here and get a free mind.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? You can become free of being a white supremacist. You are a black white supremacist if you're a Christian.
That's right.
I'm gonna say that more often now. And maybe that might wake them up a little bit. We'll see.
But with that, like you said, we every Friday night, right? Every Friday night we go into the Lashawan Qadash, we go into the Hebrew, we go into our actual language, so that our people, as they wake up and shed themselves of the world and shed themselves of Christianity and come into the truth of the Bible and the truth of their identity. The reason why we go over the Lashawan Qadash, why we teach it, is because that is part of our culture just as much as everything else in the Bible. So it's important that we learn it. It's important that we put the effort forward to actually learn it. We don't have the benefit, I say this almost every week, we don't have the benefit of living in a society where we speak Hebrew, we speak the Lashawan Qadash. We're not immersed in the language. So we have to have a special effort. We have to have even more focus and effort and persistence to make sure that we learn all of our culture, not just the scriptural breakdowns, not just that we're, Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are God's chosen people, not just that you can't eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster and celebrate Christmas and all these other things. Not just those, but to come in here and learn your actual language, right? And as we do every single week, you're going to see some sisters, most likely in here, some brothers as well, that are excellent, that do an excellent job of reading and speaking and interpreting and translating and understanding the Lashawan Qadash. But understand this: no matter where you start, none of that is on accident. None of that is on is by any kind of magic. None of it's luck. It's just hard damn work.
That's right.
It's brothers and sisters making sure that they come to class every single week, that they take their notes, that they practice, that they go into the Blue Letter Bible, which we'll get into if you haven't been in this class before. They'll go into the Blue Letter Bible and practice and come on stage and practice and work through it. All of that is how you learn anything. You want to learn how to do anything well. You want to get good at anything, you do it often, right? You do it a lot. And the brothers and sisters that you'll see in this class, you're going to see they do that. They put forth the work, and then they have the actual, they're the proof that works because they do an excellent job. All right. So with that, as we always do, so tonight we're going to, of course, go through our characters as we always do. Our characters, we don't call them letters, we call them characters because our characters mean something. Not only do they put together words, they put together phrases. They're depending on what that character is and the context that it's used in. It can mean a myriad of things. And you're going to see that just by going through the characters, right? So we're going to go through that. We're going to go through a little bit of conjugation because we always want to touch on that a little bit more, all right? Over probably the next few weeks or so, I'm going to be getting back into a little bit of the tense use as well. It's about exactly. We're gonna get into a little bit of tense use as well. Of course, we've been doing some excellent sentences. We only got one sentence tonight that we're gonna work toward. We got one sentence and I believe one word that we're gonna have that we haven't done before. But outside of that, it's gonna be a relatively light night. And of course, if anybody has any questions, always put them in the chat. All right. This is the Lashawan Qadash. This is the Hebrew class. So, preferably you be focused, around that topic. But all questions are always welcome, right? So with that,
I told you I'd be tripping. Now one of them devils got in the chat because he spelled N-word out.
It killed the whole joint.
Nah, it's still up. It just gave me a restriction.
That's
what I'm saying.
I hate TikTok. Anyway,
but you know what I like about it though?
Please.
I like these dumb devils that jump in the chat and show who they are.
That's great.
For so long, they've been able to hide behind that facade of being the good people, being the good Americans, and then they'll jump in the chat and show you exactly who they are. Again, we didn't say anything to them. We didn't do anything to them. Exactly. They can't help it. This is just who they are. Per capita, they some dumbass. Per capita. Per capita. You're a dumbass. Per capita.
And Salaki, one more thing I want to say in the chat, and of course at YouTube, we do have the link to come on stage. Yep. Salaki, did you say something else to Yaquan?
Nah, sir, I'm just laughing at the per capita.
No, they quick to say that, you know what I mean? And again, because we don't have the knowledge of this Bible, man, because they're white and they must be right? And we good old Christians, we believe everything they say, man. When the Bible says they're the devil, they lie about everything. Man. That's right. So I can't.
Per capita sound good when they say it.
Yeah, per capita sounds great. Per capita. Oh, okay. All right. Per capita. Yeah. Trump, how much Trump got to pay for that case, bro? But touching that woman per capita,
how much was it?
I think it was $5 million. It was. I think it was like $80 million. They dropped it down to $5 or something like that.
Oh, was that the same lady?
Jean Carroll. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She gonna take.
He took them crazy draws.
Yeah.
He took them draws off the Yaquan. Yes, President Trump did. He took them. Per capita. That's what y'all do. Per
capita. That's some sexual deviancy happening per capita in the white community. That's for damn sure. So all right, but with that, we're gonna bring it up.
Let's get it.
A whole nother class. We're gonna bring up the characters, all right? We're gonna bring up the characters. All right. First, you have your that's ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. And of course, if you don't know, we have an ancient and an Assyrian. The Assyrian is what you would typically see in the Blue Letter Bible and things of that nature. That was developed while we were in the Assyrian captivity, and that's primarily what the fake. I'm not even gonna call it fake. What the Jewish Israeli, who is not a Jew,
small hats.
All right, the small hats, exactly. That's what they're familiar with. Right? That's what they're familiar with, and because that's what they're familiar with, that's what you're likely to see, because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right, and just like as much as they don't want to believe it, the Jewish Israeli is a white man, just like every other one that's in Europe.
That's right.
They're all just Europeans. They're all Edomites. All right.
And look, Salaka, they're not even Europeans. They're not even Europeans. They stole that too.
Go ahead.
That's the crazy part about it. They everywhere they are at is somewhere where they stole. They took them people's name, took their culture, because that's what they do. and then they'll turn right back around and say, no, we built this place. This is ours. They'll plant a flag there. The Bible says that they name the lands by their names. You know what I'm saying? The Bible describes them perfectly. You understand? That's who they are. You know what I'm saying? We are then we've lost who we are, man. This Bible tells us who we are. That's that part, man. Once you get that, everything changes, man. Everything changes a lot.
So again, you have your ancient on the left, the Assyrian on the right. The ancient is really what that's our original language, all right? That's the oldest language on the planet. You're gonna see some of these characters as we go through it look very, very similar to even English characters, even the Now, if you kind of tilt it one direction, because stands for Allah, or cattle, or oxen, as you can see on the screen. If you turn it towards, if you will, I guess towards the left, that would be.
Yeah, you go clockwise one way.
Yeah, there you go. If you go counterclockwise, it looks like the head of a cattle. If you go clockwise, it looks like the capital letter.
Like a capital letter.
Yeah, so you're going to see several of those as we go through these characters. And again, taking notes is always important, so make sure you're on that shot. All right, next is the Ba. Ba, ancient on the left, the Syrian on the right. Ba stands for Bayah, which means tent. But we can obviously use it for house or home. We don't live in tents anymore now, but that was our culture. All right, that has historically been our culture. We were agricultural people who lived in tents. You're going to see different animals as we go through this. It's all very pictographic and representative of the culture that we had, which was agricultural. Not like it is here in this captivity.
Correct.
I don't even know what the hell the culture is here.
Well, it's very material. They took us away from the husbandry, the agriculture. They took us away from the things of the land and made us just like Esau.
That's right.
Esau's a greedy, can't get enough bastard, money, material, sexual deviance. I mean, that's just who they are.
Right.
And they've made us the same way. So they replaced us going out on the farm and taking care of the land, which all of that, again, that's so important because you learn the value of life.
That's right.
You learn the value of sacrifice. You learn how important a life is. But when you cheapen a life, you know what I'm saying, there's no value on that life. You learn to chant Black Lives Matter. And you learn to unalive your brother and your sister. You learn to sell your body on OnlyFans. So we've changed what we should be. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? For this materialistic, lust fulfilling, you know what I'm saying, lifestyle that we live now.
Exactly. That's very well said. Very well said. All right, but Ba is again by Yah, which means house or tent. All right, let's keep going. Next is the Ga, ancient on the left, the Syrian on the right, and the Ga stands for Gamal or camel.
That's right.
All right, Gamal or camel. Again, this is all very representative of what our culture was. All right, we're gonna speed it up a little bit. Next is the Da. Da, ancient on the left, the Syrian on the right. The Da stands for Dalath, which means tent flap or door. Tent flap or door. What you will also see, if anybody has seen the shield of David, all right, they call it a 6-point star or a star of David. I know I don't have my name, so it's a lot. But the shield of David, if you will, right? All that is that Da. It's David's signature, it's King David's signature, essentially.
That's right.
All right. You have the Da going, up, and the Da upside down. That was his signet. That was his insignia. All right. And that's all that is. That represents him, right? That represents King David. And of course, that is, Yahushua or Christ sits on King David's throne. So we represent the Da, which is how you pronounce David in the Hebrew. We represent that, just like when we rock those shields of David. That's because we're representing the King, giving reverence to King David, and of course giving reverence to Yahushua Mashiach or Jesus Christ. Right? We rock it. I heard Captain Cesare, I said this years ago. People go, well, why do you wear that? I wear it because it look good.
It's fly.
It's fly. All right, so let's keep going. Next is the Ha. Ancient on the left, the Syrian on the right. All right. Ha stands for Hana, which means to behold or to look. Anytime you see the word behold in the scriptures, it's saying look. All right, look here. That's how we talk. How many times you tell somebody look, and you're not telling them to look somewhere? You're not pointing at a thing you want them to actually, gaze their eyes upon. You just want them to listen. But that's how we speak. Hey, look here. That's how we speak, and you see that over and over and over in the scriptures. All right.
And it's a lot, if I could.
Please.
And it just goes to show again how this is our language. Nowhere in the world the oppressor could have wrote the Bible. Nowhere in the world. He doesn't understand it now.
Nope.
Nowhere in the world he could have wrote the Bible. He's condemned in the Bible. He doesn't speak the way we speak with metaphors and how we have multiple meanings for a same word. He if it wasn't for the internet, Captain Dr. Shaw always says that if it wasn't for the internet, they wouldn't understand what the hell we were saying now.
No.
You know what I'm saying? We know what look mean. We know the crib, the house. I'm mad. She filed. We know exactly what we're saying. And it can sound just like something else.
That's right.
And we understand the context immediately. They don't, because they're not us, and this Bible is not them. It's not wrote for them. This is why they think that Christ is God. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's one of the reasons they think. The main reason is so they don't have to be held accountable for their crimes, and you don't never do what God told you to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot.
And Salaki, if I could, another reason that they believe Christ is God is because their culture is paganism. It's polytheistic. What is it? Zeus, Apollo, Mars, all of those things. Jupiter, Saturn.
Yep.
Every damn planet named after them except Earth, I believe.
Yeah, all the planets are named after days of the week, Mars. Yep. And
all of those things are Esau or the white man's culture. And the reason you have to have, in Christianity, what is the Christ, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, the Trinity,
the triune
God.
The triune God.
The reason
why the damn Medusa, that three-headed dog or whatever that they got.
Right.
I don't know, I forget the name of the three-headed dog they got. But that's their God.
And the reason why you have to have it is because that's who they are.
Yep.
That's their culture. That's what they believe in. That's why you can't have just a Most High God just be God by himself. That's why that's part of the reason we were so special. We were so special. Everybody was, worshiping all these different
polytheists.
Polytheists until we showed up. And we showed up with the truth that, y'all can have all y'all guys. We got one true living God who actually protects us and has the power for us as long as we follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Right. But all these other nations, no, they're going to have 15 gods, 30 gods. I think, what is it? Shiva.
Yeah, Shiva. They're going to have a transformer God.
Yeah. A transformer God.
The God's a man and a woman.
I think that because you got a God for every day, the calendar or something like that. It's crazy. That's crazy.
That's actually where they get that. That I don't know if I can say it over here. That sign that the man with the mustache. The Patriot, the man with the mustache. The start with an S, SW, SWAT. I guess I can spell it SWATIZKA. That it actually comes from. They stole it too. Yeah, they stole it too.
I didn't even know that.
They stole everything.
It's a lie. I didn't even know that.
They steal everything. And if you look at any of those, we can go to the next character. But if you look at any of those stories, right, you notice how it's always a conflict with that God. Yeah. It's always a conflict with that God. It's always some form of sexual deviancy with that God. That God is always just be so mean and so evil to the people. This is why, as a Christian, you rebel against your God. You rebel against your God. They've taught you that your new God, Christ, that you don't have to follow no rules. But you do have to follow the oppressor's rules now. You better not speed and go too fast. You better not go too fast. You better not defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? You better not defend yourself. Even though they have a law for stand your ground, that's not for you. You know what I'm saying? You better not break any of his laws, but it's okay to break the Most High's law. You tell me how that make any kind of sense. That only makes sense to the oppressor. Straight from God, I just saw you get beat up on the other channel. No, you save all that. Yes, you should stick around so you'll learn what real Hebrew sound like. You learn what real Hebrew sound like. Unless you're an oppressor. If you're an oppressor, well, just keep watching the comment. But remember I told you I was in that fight saying that Christ was God and that Adam and Eve, you know what I'm saying, they were first people on earth.
Oh, yeah.
Again, it's always some form of sexual deviancy. You know, if there's some just lunacy when it comes to these people and their religion, their paganism. That's what you learn in Christianity, man. You're a Christian, you're a white supremacist, man. You might not like it, but it's the truth. We got it from your mama, Jeffrey Jackson. She did a great job on it. It looked good on it. Your mama did great. You can go to the next step. That's how they be on TikTok. That's
I
how they
understand.
be on TikTok.
Tell your business.
That's how I know.
All right.
That's how I know if it's an oppressor of one of us.
Gotcha.
Because they can't stand their mom. Just like they fight and rebel against their gods and
Right.
and our kings and so forth. They can't stand their mom. They always on the left. No.
All right. Next character is a Wa. Ancient on the left, Assyrian on the right. All right. Wa stands for Wawa or fish hook.
Or the gas station.
Or the gas station. But it stands for fish hook.
So like, I always got to put that on me.
Yeah.
I went to Wawa today.
Most High Christ. Next is the Za. And you can see this Za looks a lot like the English letter Z.
That's right.
Right? They steal everything from us. Now, if y'all been in these classes, y'all know we look at different dialects throughout different time periods, different fonts, if you will, right? Different styles of writing. So you'll see this Za in different iterations. Right. All right. But one of them is definitely this. You have the ancient on the left, the Syrian on the right. And of course, Za stands for Zayan, which means weapon. All right. Which means weapon. It's one of the other things that Christianity lies to our people about. This idea that Christ was just this happy hippie, right? This blonde-haired, blue-eyed hippie who just went around loving everybody and it was real cool. That's an absolute lie.
Sound like one of the Proud Boys.
Right, exactly.
One of the Proud Boys.
One of them Proud Boys. Christ was a soldier. Christ was a soldier, right? And just as much of a soldier as all the prophets and Moses and Joshua and everybody else was the judges. This as much as all of them were about militancy and about warfare, Christ was as well. All right. Christ was as well because he was a descendant of all of that. He was a descendant of David. He's the root and offspring of David, as it said in Revelation. Why? So because he's that root and offspring, the Old Testament, all Christ did was teach out of the Old Testament. That's all he did. He said over and over again, as it is written, as it is written, as it is written. Where was it written? In the Old Testament. Because that he knew that was his culture. He knew that was what we were supposed to be doing. And he came to make sure that we got the clear understanding of what the law, statutes, and commandments were supposed to do for us as a people. He was the example. All right. And that's why, again, you go back to here. This Zion means weapon because that was our culture. That was always our culture, to be militant. All right.
And so, like, if I may, I want
Go
to, as a soldier, a good soldier follows orders.
That's right.
A good soldier follows orders. Christ followed the orders of the Most High, which made him the perfect soldier. Because he followed him to a T, to a letter. Not one jot, one tittle did he stray away from. He was a good soldier. We are taught in Christianity to be bad children. We don't listen to nobody. I do as I will. Whatever I want to do, and you're still going to love me. That's not our culture, man. That's not our culture, man. That's why the Bible tells us to honor that mother and that father. You know what I'm saying? That's our culture. Taking care of our mothers and our fathers. Back in the day, in the 60s, we didn't put our people in no damn old people home. That's their culture. That's not our culture, man. They broke us up like that on purpose. Destroyed our families on purpose so that we would become more and more like them over time. So, like, I just had to put that.
No, you're absolutely right. And you made another good point, though. Christianity teaches us to go against the. But the reality is, again, Christ is the example. That's the last thing we should do. Christ prayed to the Most High and said, if this cup can pass from me, because I know what's about to happen. And I don't want it to happen. And at the end of all that, he said, but not my will, thy will be.
That's right. He was obedient.
And that's the way we should be. That's the way we should be. We should understand that following the law, statutes, and commandments is the least we can do.
That's the easy part.
That's the easy part.
That's the easy part.
That's the easy part. That's the least we should be willing to do for what Christ did. All right. But again, this is something that you won't. You're not gonna learn this in the Christian church. So next is the Cha, right? Cha, ancient on the left, Syrian on the right. Cha, that sounds like that one where you kind of scratching the roof of your mouth. Cha, all right. That means wall or partition, and it's pronounced Kawama. Kawama. All right. So she said right. Damn right. It's pronounced Kawama. And why are walls and partitions important? There's a cliche. It said fences make good neighbors.
That's right.
And you know why that is? Because at least it cuts down on confusion. Does that mean I'm supposed to go to war with you as my brother because you came across a fence? No. But we do understand where this line is drawn. It just cuts down on confusion. And on top of that, what it does against these other nations, you can have a wall of partition that is protection. All right? That is protection. We were always supposed to be holy, which means separate. Being separate requires walls and boundaries and places that you're not willing to go when it comes to dealing with other people. You got to have some kind of moral compass to say, no, we don't do that. Me and my people don't do that. Y'all go ahead. I don't get down like that. Matter of fact, brother, you shouldn't be doing that. We can't do that, brother. We one family. But you can't have those walls and those boundaries and those limitations if you don't really know the truth of the Bible and come into ISUPK and the command of Honor because you just follow Christianity.
It's a lot, y'all. That's exactly what Christianity teaches. That's why they teach that Christ is God. Why? Because that now you're free. Okay, that's what they say. You're free. You're free in Christ now. You're free to do whatever you want. There is no law restraining you. To the oppressor and to a Christian, the law is restraint. They can't do what they want to do. You feel me? And that's the opposite of what this Bible is talking about. That's the opposite of what the Most High. A bad parent lets the child do what they want.
Right.
I remember when I was younger, when you're younger, it's hard to grasp that. It's hard to grasp that. I remember having friends where their parents would let them do whatever. And as when you're young, you think that they are benefiting that. You think they benefit.
You want parents like that.
You want it to.
My parents get off.
Yeah. Until you get older, and then you see the results of it. You get older, you see the results of that. You have your own children, then you understand why that wall, that fence, that partition was put up. It was put up to protect them. Huh? It was put up to protect them. The laws protect us. They protect us from being just like this oppressor, which is what you Christians are, which is what you are, straight from God. That's what you are, just like the oppressor. First he lied and said, "Oh yeah, Yeshua, don't teach from the unbelieve in the Old Testament." Then the next sentence he said, "We lied." We never said that. We never said that at all. But that spirit of a Christian is white supremacy. That's right. And so it's a spirit of deception and lie. And that's what you become as a Christian, man. You're white supremacy. You absolutely said it. You can scroll back up. Everybody can say it in the chat. You absolutely say you lied again. That's what a Christian do. That's what they do.
Both sides, right. Let's keep going. Next is the top. Got your ancient on the left, the Syrian on the right.
That's right.
All right. Stands for Tana'ah, which means basket. We were always supposed to have our baskets, our stores, our community.
Not dependent on them.
Not dependent on anyone else. Not dependent on any other nation. Every other nation has the flexibility in America to be somewhat independent, to be somewhat isolated, to be insulated and protected with their own culture and their own people. You know who don't get to do that? Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. If you are black and you have a community, we've gone over it before in history, in several history classes. All of our communities were destroyed.
That's right.
All of our communities were destroyed for no other reason than the hatred that they have for us. The perpetual hatred that they have for blacks, Latinos, and Native American. Latinos, how many times they done took away their citizenship? It happened at least 3 times.
At least 3. It's probably a lot more than that. Like I was teaching the other day in class, Latinos got their citizenship before most of these Americans.
That's right.
That was part of the deal. That was another treaty.
Repatriation.
Exactly. Repatriation. So they were given land. Why? Because they needed them to come back and work that land.
That's right.
So they were given land and given citizenship. And now the same oppressors now today are kicking them out of the country. Well, that goes back to what Christianity is, what the oppressor is. They're oath breakers. They're treaty breakers. They lie.
That's right.
That's what they always do.
That's right.
And America has kept that tradition up. That's what the oppressor does. They lie about it. They don't honor anything. They don't honor what their promises.
It's lucky.
No, you go out. Yeah, go ahead.
And then when you look at the Native American, they make sure they're pushed over to these reservations, and those ain't nothing but ghettos. That's nothing but the barrio and the ghetto. I promise you, I met people, brothers, black people, Judites, who think that because they got their slice, because they got a reservation and a casino, that somehow they damn near look at it like they got reparations.
Yeah, they do. And that's the jealousy that we have between each other. And when you really look at it again, the oppressor is going to be the oppressor. They're going to be the devil. Those ones that own those casinos, those ain't real Native Americans. That's what you call your $5 Indian. They change their name so they can get the benefits. Exactly. That's what they've always done. But they lie and say we welfare queens, but who the man want to get the welfare?
Exactly.
It wasn't made for us. You know what I mean?
I know when the government shut down Snap, I saw a whole bunch of lines. There were a whole bunch of lines of black folks.
It was them.
That's right.
It was them. Their own soldiers being those lines.
That's right.
Their own soldiers being those lines, and they'll sit there and ridicule you for being black, Latino, Native, Indigenous, and needing food assistance.
That's right.
When they've taken everything from you for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. That's not our shame to bear, man. That's their shame to bear.
That's right.
That's that. The only reason we bear that shame is because we Christian.
That's right.
That's it. That's the only reason.
So again, Tanah or Salaki, Tanah means basket. We were always supposed to have our basket, our stores, our own self-sustaining economy. That's what we were always supposed to have. And there's rules in the Bible about how we're supposed to deal with each other when it comes to that.
That's right.
Right? There's rules about if I lend a brother some money, if I lend a sister some money, I can't charge them interest. I can't charge them interest. Why? Because they're my brother and my sister. Now, some other nation, I can charge them interest. I can charge them interest. And that's how we should be conducting ourselves. That's how we do those. The law, statutes, and commandments were always supposed to be our guideline, not only for each other, but for these other nations, for life, for to make sure we could be in our proper position. All the laws, I should say all the law, statutes, and commandments, but what the law, statutes, and commandments did was insulate us just like these other nations are today. Right. It serves to insulate us and protect us from all the warfare that we're constantly under against all these other nations.
You individual Christians out there getting slaughtered, trying to be a damn Christian.
Because we don't want to be on nobody's team.
Facts.
We don't want to be on our actual team. Matter of fact, let me take that back. It's not that we don't want to be on nobody's team. We want to be on their team.
We want to be on their team.
We want to be on their team. All right.
Right.
So these are, again, just going through the characters, going through the alphabet, if you will. Again, we don't typically call it that, but you can see the culture of our nation. All right. So let's keep going. Next is the Yah. All right. Yah, ancient on the left, Assyrian on the right. Yah stands for Yad. Yad, which means hand. All right. It means hand. Yad means hand.
It's like, if I may, are the one for the ones that are on TikTok that are actually listening and trying to learn, you can join us in ISUPK Norfolk or ISUPK Richmond. You'll be able to see the flyers that are coming up. We have this class Flaki on YouTube. We have this class every Friday. You can actually learn your language, learn Hebrew. The one that said he wanted to come up, I will never bring you up. The other brothers beat you up, and I will never bring you up. You can keep asking, you never come up. It's simple as that. You never come up. You're too dumb. Simple as you're wasting my time. You're too dumb.
Let's keep going. Next is the Ka. Ka, ancient on the left, Assyrian on the right. Ka stands for Kap, which means palm of the hand. All right. Yad means hand. Kap means palm of the hand. Of course, we have two Assyrians. Oh, Salakia, skip forward. We have two Assyrians in the Ka, right? Ka is one of, I think it's 5 characters that have the Assyrian. What you have with some of the characters, that you'll have one character that appears when it's somewhere in the middle or at the beginning of the word, and then it changes when it appears at the end of a word. All right. So that Ka in the upper right that you see is what you will see when it's either at the beginning or somewhere in the middle of a word. The lower right is the Ka that it changes to when it appears at the end of a word. All right. You're going to see several of those, but Ka, all right, means palm or Kap, palm of the hand. Next is the La, ancient on the left, Assyrian on the right. La stands for Lamad. Lamad, which means learn or to learn, or can also mean staff. What you're going to also see is that just how we talk now, you can have one word, it means several different things. All right. If I tell somebody, hey, that's my dog, you don't know whether I'm talking about a person or an animal. Right? If I tell you I'm hot, you don't know whether I'm talking about my temperature or I'm mad. You don't know it unless you hear the context that I say it in. And that's the way that comes. Yeah, I was going to say that's the Bible. That's who we are, which is ingrained in how the Bible is written. We just don't know it because we were taught Christianity instead of the actual Bible. All right. So you're going to see this in a lot of different, instances. The longer you're in the Lashawan Qadash. All right. But again, Lamad, it means learn or staff, and that's the La. Again, ancient on the left and the Assyrian on the right. All right. Next is Ma, which is Mayam, which means water. All right. You have the ancient on the left, the Assyrian on the right. And you see you have two Assyrians again. The upper right is the one you see at the beginning of the middle of a word. The lower right is what that ma turns into when it appears at the end of it. All right. Next is the na. Same here. Ancient on the left, Assyrian on the right. That na stands for Nawan or sprout. Stands for Nawan or sprout. All right. You have the upper right in the Assyrian, which is what you see when it's anywhere except the end of a word. The lower right is what it changes to when it appears at the end of a word in the Assyrian. All right. Next is the sa. You have ancient on the left, Assyrian on the right. The sa stands for samak. Samak, which means to establish. To establish. All right. Keep going. Go through these last pretty quickly. Next is the I. Ancient on the left, Assyrian on the right. This is one of the only characters that doesn't have that I sound in some way, shape, or form. All right. It's the I. It's not it. It's just I every time you see it. All right. And it stands for ayan, which means your eye, like your eyeball that you look at. All right. Next is the pa. Ancient on the left, Assyrian on the right. And the pa stands for mouth. You have your Assyrian in the upper right, which is what you will see when it's anywhere except the end of a word. You have your lower right, which is what the pa looks like when it's at the end of a word. Next is the tazah. Again, same here. You have your ancient on the left, Assyrian on the right. You have two Assyrians because it looks one way when it's anywhere except the end of the word. That's the upper right. It looks another way when it's at the end of a word, which is the lower right. That stands for tazad. Tazad, which means side. All right. Next is the kwa. Ancient on the left, Assyrian on the right. Kwa means to rise. You will hear Kwam Yasha Allah. You will hear it all the time. Anybody who's not been to Passover, you ain't heard it as many times as you will. All right. All you gotta do is come to a Passover. You will hear Kwam Yasha Allah all the time.
Salah.
Please.
The real Passover.
The real Passover. Salah.
Not unity camp.
Yeah. We ain't having no unity camps. We ain't having no, what they call that thing they was doing?
Jesus Howard Day.
Yeah, Howard Day.
Yeah, no, they have your Howard Day.
They eat with pork and everything. No, we don't do that at the end. All right. The Lord's actual Passover. All right. But you will hear that Kwam Yasha Allah means rise Israel. Yasha Allah is how you pronounce Israel in the Hebrew. That's right. Let's keep going. Next is the Ra. Ancient on the left, Assyrian on the right. Ra stands for Ra'ash. Ra'ash, which means your head. All right, which means your head. All right, you will see in context, Ra means different things too, because you'll see in some scriptures, Ra'ashwan. Ra'ashwan means first. All right, but you'll see you get an understanding of how the Lashawan Qadash works.
That's heavy too. The first, that head should be first.
That's right.
So yeah, that's
absolutely. Next is the Shah. Ancient on the left, Assyrian on the right. All right. Shah stands for Shan or tooth. Shan or tooth. All right.
You did a great job on these tutorials. I didn't know this. So you got to yeah. Look at that. That's really good.
Both sides, guys. I do so well. I see you. Both sides. All right. Next is the Tha. Lastly, matter of fact, is the Tha. All right. Ancient on the left, Assyrian on the right. That stands for Thaw or mark. All right. Thaw or mark. All right. Let's stop. All right, I see we got a couple sisters in the back.
Yes, we do.
Backstage, let's bring them up.
This is going to help know we are not Muslims, we are Israelites. And no, we're not Jewish.
Shalom, Yahweh Shema, the thought about Shem Yahweh Shah, Quatazara.
Shalom, Yahweh Shema, the thought about Shem Yahweh Shah.
Shalom, Yahweh Shema, the thought about Shem Yahweh Shah. I've been hitting them all week in the chat. Most High Christ.
Y'all get it, sister.
All week in the chat, she said, how your day, how your morning, you know what I'm saying? How was your summer? All week she been on it, you know what I'm saying? So the water for that sister.
Quatazara has made it her personal challenge, if you will, mission. I don't know what you want to call it. But she makes sure that the brothers are challenged with the Lashawan Qadash every week.
It's good though, I don't want, because again, that way we can go through the week and we're still practicing.
That's right.
Again, like I always say, if you just do this once a week, it's gonna be a lot harder for it to stick and for you to retain.
And that's an excellent point, because matter of fact, I'm gonna get a sister a hand again. I thought talk about she keep me on my toe.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
she keep me on my toe. She would text me things that I'd be like, hold on, I think I know what this means. I think I know what this means. Were you trying to say this? She's like, yeah. So okay, all right, I get where you at. But that's what we have to do, because again, we don't live in a culture, we don't live in a society where everybody's speaking Hebrew. The only thing we can do is speak it to each other. We can't speak it to people in the world. We can't speak it to brothers and sisters in the world. We can't speak it to Christians in the world, because they don't know what we're talking about. And they don't
care.
Excellent.
They too busy saying Yeshua and Yahweh and all the other garbage that ain't in the damn Bible. They don't care.
That's right.
So that's another. And it's like I ain't mean to cut you off
please.
on the one, but that's another thing. Just to be proud of. That's ours, man. The Most High gave us that. That's ours. That's our language.
You make it happen.
You should be proud of that, man. You should want to be able to speak to brothers and sisters. There was a group on Facebook. Like a sister, I think she was out of Chicago. They used to her and out of one Abadab, out of New York, the headquarters.
Okay.
They used to always go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the first pages I saw. Yeah, Abad. Yeah, Abad. Salakia. Salakia. Also Abad. But yeah, that's one of the first time I saw the Wild Havakwa.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. The Wild Havakwa.
Figure out what they were talking, so that's good. So if y'all get a chance to do that, yeah, y'all.
Right. She does an excellent job. Aquathra Shalom, Yahweh Shemar, Lathabah Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Shalom Yahweh Shemar, Lathabah Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Christ. Shalom Yahweh Shemar, Lathabah Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Shalom, right.
Salakia, please.
No, I was just greeting the sister.
Okay, both sides correct. All right. What's that? Oh, we got it. You see
that. Really?
Okay. No. She said.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So that's different.
Yeah, I was confused. All right. What we gonna do? Yeah, we probably just go straight to it. We're gonna go through some conjugation. We probably not gonna do that. We're gonna go straight to it. So there's only one word. So we have one sentence and one word tonight. Right now, if y'all get through this too fast, because I know how y'all do. Y'all sometimes we think, you know what I mean, we got enough, and then y'all crank through it real fast. We had to come up with something else. All right. So if y'all crank through this too fast, we still gonna get to something else. But right now we have one word we're gonna add, and then we're gonna have a sentence, and that sentence, outside of the word we're adding, you should have everything in your notes. Have everything in your notes. All right. So just because we always like to see who, you know, there might be somebody who got the information. Who can tell me what the word for because is in Hebrew? Window. It may or may not be in your notes. I'm not sure if we've gone over. Uh-oh.
Devanine and me, Captain Azaria beat up rabbis all the time. You should debate that rabbi, asking why he be putting his penis on put his mouth on little boy's penis. Debate the rabbi on that. When the rabbi stop doing that, I'll debate him. Otherwise, I'm gonna let Captain Azaria keep beating him up. Then you got to ask yourself, why would you even bring up a rabbi, knowing that they assault little children like that? Can't make this shit up. Can't make it.
What did I do?
But yeah, while also Taz Zachariah is pulling it up again. This is our language, man. We should be proud of it. Same way we're proud to know the new dance, the new TikTok dance. You know what I'm saying? The same way we're proud of these things in the world. You should be proud of this. This is your language.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? This is your language. I think Ryan put it up in there.
Nah.
Oh no, she's out the Yak Club.
She threw over the Yak Club out there. She put in the chat. Oh, see, I call guys. That's what she doing.
But yeah, you should be proud of it. You know what I'm saying? You should be proud of it. The same way how you'll see these devils jump in the chat and they got something to say. You should be proud of your own language. You understand what I'm saying? You speak about the.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, priest.
Is it Kaya?
Get a brother a hand.
No sign.
Give that brother a hand. I'm right. My brother, it was correct. She said he got it, and he absolutely does. Kaya, which is a ka and a ya. All right. A ka. I'm about to put it up for y'all. In the Assyrian.
And again, if you're on TikTok, if you want to actually learn,
and a ya.
ISUPK Norfolk, ISUPK Richmond. For the devils that's in the chat, again, your people, y'all see how they are in the chat. This is what they do. See how they are in the chat. Can't help themselves.
Stop. Oh, no, that ain't right. Stop. There we go. Hopefully this comes up all right. It's just a ka and a ya, real clean. All right, ka and ya is because.
So y'all quiet. Oh, wait, I know that.
Yeah, all right.
They own that. You know what I'm saying?
And if I could say again, I told y'all, everybody watching, I told y'all was gonna see some brothers and sisters that were good at this Lashawan Qadash. And y'all see what that brother has in front of him, a notebook.
That's right.
He has a notebook. This is not this ain't accidental, it ain't magical, it ain't osmosis. You don't go to sleep on your phone listening to the Lashawan Qadash and wake up speaking it. That's not how this works. All right. You take notes and you reference your notes and you work and you come to class. That just is what it is. All right. So Kaya is because. All right. Now. Too much. Oh, let me bring this back down. Now we're gonna bring up our sentence. We only got one. Almost one.
Yeah, I mean, it might be good. Read it, nothing wrong.
Yeah, let's do this a different way. We're not gonna pull up the sentence. I'm gonna read this sentence. I know y'all enjoy that. I'm gonna read the sentence, and I don't have a problem reading it multiple times, right? Most High Christ, I'll give our quadrant a hand. She said that word meaning because is in our scriptures tonight several times. That's right. Most High Christ, give her a hand. Damn right. Right. So I'm gonna read this sentence in Hebrew. I'm gonna read this sentence in Hebrew, and we're gonna see, who's able to either actually translate it or work through it. All right. Yagaya, Kaya, Anya, La'a, Yashan, Shalashwan, Layala. I knew she was gonna come up. Why she coming? She can't stop. She about to unmute.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Salakia, sir.
Please.
Can we maybe do like one or two words at a time so we can?
Not a problem reading it. I don't have a problem at all.
The water.
Right. All right. Yagaya, Kaya. Those are the first two words. Yagaya, Kaya.
I don't know if you saw the
somebody give me 1 second.
Oh no.
I'm talking about you put in the chat Ka Ma Hayawam. Do you mean Ma Hayawamka? Is that what you think?
Salakia, yes, that's what I mean.
Most High Christ. Most High Christ. Hayawamya Tawab. Matter of fact, Hayawamya Hayatha Tawab. That was good. Most High Christ. Most High Christ. But Salaki.
Oh no, one of the devils in the chat put in there. If you should leave if you think you're gonna stick around and get real wisdom. And I was thinking about that speech last night from their illustrious president. From the president to say they been that China cheating, Iran cheating, everybody cheating with these damn. He said they were cheating with the war, right? No, with the election fraud, right? Then he said Obama had bags all over the White House, hid all over the White House with evidence, and some kind of way they forgot to burn them. They call them burn bags. You know what I'm saying? And you can, yeah, if you can either get wisdom from this oppressor, you can get it out this Bible from
Right.
Latino Native.
That's right. I go out the bar, so y'all can't come from my sis like that. No sweat. So again, I'm gonna say the first two words. Yagaya Kaya. Yagaya Kaya. We already know one of them. We just went over it, right?
Yep.
So there's only a question about the other one. Who's gonna ask the question if they don't know the answer?
They must all know it.
They must all know it. Must all know it.
So like you, sir.
We came up on the Captain Outside the side. It must be y'all know. Salaki, go ahead.
Everybody know about it? Everybody know about it. All right, no question. Everybody know about it.
I do not know.
No sweat. Most give him a hand. Give him a hand, damn it. Anybody else want to give it a shot? Yagaya Kaya.
Slovakia.
Go ahead.
I got distracted making questions.
You okay? You trying to put stuff in the chat? That's what you trying. Stay focused. Salaki. All right, I'm gonna help y'all out. What does your guy mean? I might have done it a little too soon.
She got it.
Salakia, sir. Yeah, let me go through all my notes if I don't want.
Salakia, get a sister hand. She got notes. And she got so many, it take a minute to get through. Salakia, go ahead.
So that's going to be I'm tired or I'm weary.
All right. Damn right. Give her a hand. She's absolutely correct. She's absolutely correct. All right. I'm tired. Your guy being the root word and Yah being the possessive pronoun. All right. Mashabai. I believe that's how was your week. How was your week? Mm-hmm. All right. Get a sister hand. Stay focused, though. You making sentences. We coming up with new stuff. All right. So, Yagaya, right? Kaya means what?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
I'm tired because.
Absolutely correct. I'll give her a hand. All right. The next word is Anya.
Everybody knows what that word is. That's an easy one.
Should be.
And if you just in the chat, to lock out the one, you can type your answer in the chat as well. Don't let Princess Tazarah be the only one.
Right, exactly.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Watching.
La'a. Anya. Anya is a what's the term? Subject pronoun. Anya is a subject pronoun.
Dominic, we are wearing priestly attire.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
It's I or I am.
It is I or I am. Y'all give her a hand. Absolutely correct.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a little bit low. Yeah, especially off select.
Yep. I thought the bar got it in the chat as well. All right. Excellent. All right. La'a is the next word. Matter of fact, I got to do it. La'a Yashun. Akwa Tazarah got I as well. I am. The next two words are La'a Yashun. I think we've gone.
I think so. I think it may have been a while, but I do think we went over it before. We're gonna know in about 2 minutes.
I don't know. Oh,
right. It's gonna let us know.
Right.
That has never been in her notes before. She is definitely going to let us know.
I thought I said, like, I know she is correct. Okay, most high Christ.
We have been over it before.
I said to sleep.
That's why I got some of the best notes in all of Israel.
I give hey, listen. and I can't say it enough. She got several notebooks.
Oh, I believe it.
She got several notebooks.
I believe it. And Talaki, that's what's gonna happen if you really, you know what I'm saying, studying this truth like this.
That's right.
That's what's really gonna happen. There's so much wisdom contained in this Bible. In every class, you're gonna learn something in class, especially Lashawan Qadash.
Especially.
You should have a couple of notebooks.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I hate to say it, you know what I'm saying, but if you don't have a couple of notebooks, I wouldn't want to use your notebook to cheat off of.
Exactly.
You know, I wouldn't want to use your notebook to cheat off of. But that's how I beat on. I mean, that's even in class. That's scripture breakdown class. That's history class. But that's in all of the classes. You know what I'm saying? Again, the Bible says the study to show thyself approved. Man.
That's right.
Study to show. You think about how many notebooks we would have if we wrote down all the bad stuff we learned in life.
Right.
We would have manuscript. You know what I'm saying? Libraries full of manuscripts of things we learned that was wrong. You know that was wrong. And it should be the same way when it comes to the truth, man. You want to have ass do it, you know what I'm saying, when you come and hit.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. So La'aya Shun, what does that mean?
Sound like the life of a priest to me.
Damn. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't jump in.
Yeah,
we know what we know what your son means.
Your son.
Let me pull it back up. Maybe I got to put it up. Your son means to sleep. So La'aya Shun means what?
You got
what he say?
It's like you, sir. No sleep.
No sleep. Exactly. No sleep. Right? Damn right. Not to sleep. I take that too. Or no to sleep. Right? And now the next word is shalashwam. It's like shalashwam. Shalashwam. Damn right, Aqua off the bar. Now, matter of fact, before we get to the next word, I want y'all to stop for a second. All right.
This is the Lashawan Qadash.
Yagaya, Kaya, Anya, La'a, Yashun. What did I just say?
So like you say it again, sir?
So this is all the words we just went over.
Put it together.
We just putting it together. Yagaya, Kaya, Anya, La'a, Yashun.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
I'm tired because I no sleep.
Most High Christ, y'all give her a hand. I take it. Damn right. All right. We got a sentence right there, for real.
Everything
but
else
this one stretches out a little bit. It's a little extra.
Everything else is extra.
All right. Shalashwam. This is a word that you all got over the last few weeks.
Last couple weeks.
Couple weeks. Yeah. It won't from me, but y'all got it.
Now I may have rolled that Y in that. I might so Shalashim.
It might. Okay,
Shalashim. I think I may have rolled that Y when I said that. I think I said Shalashim. There you go.
Okay, Most High Christ.
That's how I always know if we don't went over.
Right. That's what I got.
She gonna let you know. But yeah, this is the Lashawan Qadash that the whole
time. Kenyatta said I got the end of that sentence. Okay.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
Are we doing Shalash Wam or Shalash Yum?
So that's definitely not Shalash Yum. Shalash Yum is 60.
I know that's
Shalash Yum is 60. Yeah, it's 60.
Yeah.
So again, what I was doing was rolling that Y like we doing Shalom.
You was going Shalom.
Shalom. So that exactly Shalom.
We'll have to add.
Yeah, we would have to add. It's your thing. You told me. We'll have to get.
I think it's Shalashwan. But what we would do if we find out anything different, we let y'all know.
Yep. Those always are kind of tricky. Again, those are added by the Masoretic.
Man, they trying to get it.
Yeah, they in there.
They trying to get it. I'll give our hand for making the attempt. Let's see. We got Aqua off the bar said she trying to translate the whole thing. I'm tired because I ain't sleep.
And I like how she
just made it what it was.
She said exactly what it was.
She made it what it was, right? Aqua Tazariah said, I'm tired because I not sleep past. All right. We getting there. And Aqua Tazariah asked the $1 million question. Liar lie.
Okay.
What does liar lie mean?
What's going on, Aqua? Now this is the Lashawan Qadash class. We're in the Holy Tongue.
So
go ahead.
Sister Tazarah should know this because I always tell her to wab la la ya la ya la.
Damn right. Excellent point. If I give you, matter of fact, specifically Aqua Tazarah, what does Tawab Habakwar mean?
Salaki, I know Tawab means good.
That's right.
All right. Well, hold on. Over to Yahweh. Go ahead.
Good day or good Salaki? Good morning.
Good morning. Absolutely right. Give me a hand. Tawab Habakwar means good morning, right? Or Tawab Bakwar, you can say it like that as well. So if Bakwar means morning, by contrast, what does la mean? I'm telling y'all, by contrast. Go ahead.
I want to say evening.
What's the opposite of morning?
Day.
Damn.
Right?
Yeah, I thought he was saying that.
Not expect you to say it. Did you expect you to say it?
You're correct, Charlie.
The opposite of morning. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Shit.
No, you're right. Charlie got it right online.
Okay.
You are correct.
To me, the opposite of morning is night.
No, I probably would say the same.
You probably would say the same thing. Okay, so that's my fault. So
you would say day. You would
if I said opposite of day, then you got night. Okay, most time Christ. Most time Christ.
Yeah.
I was trying to get you to say day. That's on my fault. Slack. I was trying to get you to say night.
You're wrong.
La is night. After all this confusion, la is night. Slack. I ain't set it up right. That's on me. All right.
Just put it all together. What you get?
Aqua off the bar said night.
Yep.
I think Aqua. Oh, she already said night. And I think Aqua Tazarah said I'm tired because I not sleep past night. Give her a hand. That is what I would say is the actual, almost transliteration, if you will.
Now what we trying to.
Now, how would you say that?
Trying to say.
Right. How would you say that regularly?
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
I'm tired because I didn't sleep last night.
That's it. Give her a hand.
And if I make that how the Bible was written, that's exactly how it was written. That's again how you know that no oppressor write the Bible. It's wrote the same way that we talk. That's right. You good? You good? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, you good? Yeah, you good? And you saw it's the same way that we talk. It's the same way we talk. That you good can translate to are you feeling okay?
That'd be 5 different things.
Are you doing all right? You know,
it go and the heavy part of you good, that can go from anything from on one end, I'm concerned about you,
or what you talking, or
what you want some smoke. Like all that, you good can mean all of that. All in the middle.
Yeah, and that's how the Bible was wrote.
Yeah,
that's how how you know this was nobody else but us who wrote this Bible.
So yeah, that was the sentence that we wanted to get into. And again, I want y'all to always catch. We don't typically add a lot of words.
Nope.
We add 1 or 2 words, and then y'all able to put a sentence together. Every word other than kaya, which now we have in our notes too, right? Every word y'all have in y'all notes, y'all can put together words, put together phrases. Yeah. That's what it is. And again, you know, giving credit to Aqua Tazarah because she challenges all of us in the chat, and we need to be doing that with each other as much as we can, even outside of the chat.
Exactly. You know, y'all use that Lashawan Qadash with each other throughout the week. It's gonna help and make it stick. You know what I'm saying? Use that Lashawan Qadash. And again, it's like this. It's so much our culture. I can't say it enough. It's like, and if you've ever had kids, you always know when your kids lying because they put too many words in. That story just get longer and longer and longer. It's like, yeah. Well, that's the oppressor. The oppressor is a liar. That's why the Bible calls him the devil. That's why so many words to say something as simple as "I'm here." You know, they have so many extra words because they're so deceptive. They have a deceptive nature. Our nature isn't like that. The Most High didn't communicate with us in a deceptive nature.
And if I could put it in a practical term, right? That's why the legal system is right.
That's right. Exactly.
That's why you have to have some high-powered lawyer to understand all the ins and outs of a simple contract that says, look, I'm gonna lend you this money, you're gonna pay me this over this amount of time, and we good. But it's got to be 13 pages.
But Cap always say you gotta hire one white man to tell you what another white man says. That's because again, their nature is the lie. No, you talk. Their nature is the lie. That's just who they are.
That's right.
That's who they are. That's their nature. That's their culture. That's what Christianity is. That's what Christianity is. It's a lie. The book says Christ didn't say he was God. Christianity says he's God.
Right.
The book says follow the laws. He says I didn't come to do away with the law or the prophets. Christianity says you ain't worry about the Old Testament. The Old Testament. Everything about them and their nature is deceptive.
Salaki, Officer Yaiqua, go ahead.
Salaki, if I could, what was the word for sleep again?
The word for sleep is yashun. Yashun. And you make, and again, we have different words for different things. So when you go, like, let's say you were to take your, blue letter Bible and look up sleep, you're gonna find different words. Some of them are verbs, some of them are nouns, some of them can be used interchangeably. So y'all just want to be mindful.
Can Shabbat be used for sleep?
Shabbat is another one.
That's what I thought. I thought it could be used for sleep too as well.
Shana is another, which is also the word for year, but it can be used for sleep as well. So yeah, there's different ones. And I think so. Go ahead.
If I could I try to put a sentence together real quick?
Go ahead, please.
Extra credit.
Damn right.
Extra credit.
We got some gold stars to hand out. Gold seals of David. I don't know.
Anya, Hayata, Yagai, Kaya, La'ayashan.
Yashun. All right. So I think what you're trying to say is I was tired because I did not sleep.
That's what Hayata was right. That's what I was trying to say.
And here's the heavy point too, right? I'm so glad you did that, right? Mm-hmm. Because admittedly, we'd have to go to Officer Captain Yaraj. We had to go to Captain Yaraj to make sure all the grammar's there. But guess what we knew? What you were trying to say.
Exactly what you were saying. Yeah.
We knew what you were trying to say.
Yeah, about Shimon Shabbat.
You understand what I'm saying? And so there's a specific grammar that some of this, breaks down to. But at the end of the day, we need to be trying to use the language as much as we can.
Because the grammar will come. That'll
grammar's going to come. Exactly. That'll come. Please.
No, I was going to say just real quick. The Bible says with a stammering lips. You know what I'm saying? With a stammering lips. The Most High know.
That's right.
We don't have hundreds and hundreds of years to be underneath this oppressor. The brother on TikTok said he's Gad. If you listen to like the languages of Gad, it has that hayah, that God in it.
That's right.
But again, just being so far disconnected, we lost a lot of it. So it's with a stammering tongue we come back. As long as you can get the basics.
Exactly.
We know exactly.
We can at least communicate. Yep. And that's why I say, making up them phrases again. We go over these vocabulary words, we go over these conjugations, we go over all this stuff so that at some point we start putting stuff together.
Yep.
we start, and that's why we doing, that's what we got to now. We're putting together phrases and sentences and so on and so forth. So excellent job. And everybody
we get proper later on. We
get proper later
on.
And not to say that was incorrect. Just
I thought it was perfect.
I think it is.
I thought it was perfect.
But I always leave space to be corrected by Captain Raj.
Yeah, that's just been it.
Always leave space. But excellent job.
You got another sentence.
I made something. Let's see. Makar. Makar. What's Makar?
What is Makar?
What is Makar? What are you trying to say, Sid? Makar is you, my. Please.
Salakia, I asked you, what are you doing tomorrow?
Oh, Makar is tomorrow.
Makar is tomorrow. What tomorrow?
What's your tomorrow? So that'll translate like
okay.
So a better way probably would be like what to use your lot. Well, no, that's to go.
I think this is one that would be good for Makar's tomorrow. I wonder again, like maybe, we were talking about the tenses. I wonder if the tense would be
maybe the tense, but if she was to say Makar Kama, your tomorrow what? That
Makar Kama.
That might be
Makar Kama. What tomorrow? Tomorrow. I mean, okay. It's definitely in the building. I think it's something you gotta figure out.
Maybe without the car, my da Makar. What
do tomorrow? Da is a preposition though, so that would be ma damar.
Ma damar. That might be a better way to say it. But yeah, that might be a good.
That might be another way to say it.
It might be a good one for next week though.
Do tomorrow.
Yeah. But again, that's how you give
her a hand.
Yeah, that's
give her a hand. Putting these things together, attempting to put them together. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
All right. So excellent work. All right. What is it? 8:52 is about time to get to some scriptures.
Ain't nobody choose no scriptures. I guess we just gonna go on.
Everybody was in the sense.
Yeah, they was on the sense tonight.
Most High correct. So where we at? Deuteronomy 10:9. All right.
Everybody that's Salak, if everybody that's on TikTok, again, we do this in preparation for Abadah Shabbat tomorrow. And that we'll have that tomorrow at 10 o'clock. So theoretically, we'll go over the scriptures so you'll know what's being read in the Abadah Shabbat tomorrow. Just to let you know, and you can always again follow us on ISUPK Norfolk and ISUPK Richmond. Salak, y'all on YouTube.
All right. Of course, we always gonna start with.
Choosing up. They choosing up.
Nachnau we ma Kwashah hard supply book.
You work hard in school. Or
maybe.
I think that's what she was trying.
Is that what you're trying to say, Salakia? We work hard in the school?
Sir.
Okay.
Saying we work hard messages.
Oh, okay. So Sapar is messages. Because Sapar is book or message.
All right. Getting to say it. Excellent job.
Tell you what, it's definitely making it thick.
Hey.
Yeah, it's definitely making it thick.
It definitely helps. All right. Why is I hate doing that Bible sometimes. Y'all give me a second.
Y'all are doing a great job. If I may, y'all are doing a great job. Right. It shows. If you go back to last year around this time, we were not doing this.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just a matter, again, of coming to class consistently. Again, for anybody that's out there watching on TikTok, BBL podcast. Anybody out there watching? What? It's BBH, but the way he was acting the last time, it's not.
Oh, gotcha.
We got a lot. We can see. Look. His first question is, "What's on your head?" Like, can't make this up. But again, so for everybody that's out there watching on TikTok, any zone that you're in, right? We do the Lashawan Qadash on Fridays, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Again, just depending on where you're at, unless you're on the West Coast. This is our language, man. This is our language. Before we spoke this English, before we spoke Spanish, no, I would never bring you up, BBL. You embarrassed yourself last time. You'll never come up on my show. It's a lot of brothers that don't mind battling y'all. I don't give y'all Christians all that reverence. It's just not that important to me. You know what I'm saying? If you were serious about learning, it'd be different. You know, he goes, it's a made up language. And for everybody that's in the chat again,
if I could,
no, yeah, go ahead.
You said somebody says they says
yeah. He said it's the made up language. It's the made up language.
Go tell the Jewish Israeli that Yiddish that they speak is made up.
They never will.
When you do that, come back with proof that you did that and you dealt with that whole battle, and then you try to come to the true priests and prophets of the Lord.
They never.
Other than that, be quiet.
They never do that. And again, because Christianity teaches you to have reference to the oppressor, Christianity makes you a white supremacist.
Exactly.
They would never do that. They'll never go and say anything to the Jewish, to the apostle. Never. They love them. They love their oppressor, and it teaches you to hate your brother.
Like, do we have a translation for long and
the long scriptures?
There are some scriptures, yeah. These scriptures got some meat on them, if you will. Yeah.
Come on, now watch how quick they go through them.
Right.
Y'all watch how quick y'all go ahead and y'all read them.
All right. Salaki. So the first scripture is Deuteronomy 10 and 9. Salaki, obviously, Yahweh. You always get brothers get preferential treatment up in here. Brothers always get the opportunity. Requirement? Obligation? I don't know what it is. You know what it is. Privilege. We call it that too.
It's a privilege.
All them words apply. All right.
It's a privilege.
So I'm gonna pull this up, Baba Kashai, when you ready. Most High Christ.
Come on. Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 9 in the Hebrew. Al, Khan, La'ah, Haya, La, Kalak. Call, is it Kalka or Kalak?
Kalak. There you go. Kalak.
Kalak. Wa Nakala. Ain. Akhawa.
Akyawa.
Slakia. Akyawa. Yahweh. Hawa. So okay. Hawa. Nakalthawa.
Nakalathwa.
Nakalathwa.
There you go.
Ka'ashar, the bar, Yahweh, Alahayaka, Lawa.
Damn right. Excellent job. All right.
Good job.
Deuteronomy 10 and 9 in the English. It says, wherefore Levi hath no part nor inheritance with his brethren. The Most High is his inheritance, according as the Most High thy power hath, according as the Most High thy power promised him. All right. Aqua Tazarach, she said she got verse 10. Yeah,
and it's funny, Salaki, the one it's funny, y'all said that they were long, but you see how short they're much shorter in the actual Hebrew. Because it's just like what we were saying in the English, you got all that add stuff. In our language, a lot of it is implied. Now, this one is a little thick. This is a little thick.
Aqua Tazarach, she got it.
Then will maybe word.
All right, whenever you're ready, sir.
Na, so one, son, Lawal.
So wait a minute. Hold on, Salaki. Are we on the same? You on verse? Am I on verse 10? Thought you were. Deuteronomy 10 and 10, right? That's what you had said?
Yes.
Okay, I think you might be in a different book. Are you in Deuteronomy?
I'm in the wrong book apparently.
Oh boy.
That mean you don't know the verse 10 that you was picking. Okay, no sweat.
I don't know. Now somebody did make a comment on TikTok. It was BBL podcast again, right? He said, "I hate y'all doctrine. I love y'all though. You do not love us."
That don't even make sense.
Now it makes no sense whatsoever. But again, that's Christianity. It teaches you to lie. And I'm gonna show you how much you doctrine, but I love y'all. And that's such a lie when you know what the Bible actually says. Keeping the commandments is love. Love. That's how you love the Most High. How you love the children of the Most High is by keeping these commandments, learning who we are, following these laws, statutes, and commandments. Not being a Christian. Not being a Christian is how you love Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous people. Right. If you are a Christian, you do not love Black people. If you are a Christian, you don't love Native Indigenous people.
You can't.
It's impossible. You cannot do it.
If I could.
Go ahead, priest.
The reason why it's impossible, the reason why it's impossible to love your people if you're a Christian is because in order to love anything, you have to hate something. There has to be something that gets your preferential treatment, your concern, right. your focus, your money, your attention, your time. If you don't have that, if you're not willing to give that for your people, you don't know. And in order to hate the oppressor who's done nothing but hate us, how can you say you love your people? You can't. You cannot love your people if you do not hate all of the crime and the people that committed the crime and did all of this atrocities and slavery and lynching and abuse and unaliving by cops with no weapon and sicking of dogs for no reason. If you don't hate that, how the hell can you love your people? Salaki.
I used to watch. That's what I go through when I be on TikTok. Just good.
All right. I mean, where we at? What time's the ride? What time's the ride?
I'm starting calling off.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yes.
You got the right verse, you think?
You got this.
Yes.
You got this.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it.
Wa-na-kaya.
Wa'anakia.
I'm the Talaya.
So that's going to be I'm a Dakia.
I'm a Datia.
Mm-hmm.
Bahar.
Bahar is correct. There you go.
Yum Yum.
Uh-huh.
Hara Shanayam.
Hara Ashanya. Right. Arabayam. All right.
Yawam.
Uh-huh.
Wa'arabayam.
Wa'arabayam. All right.
Laya Kaha.
All right, hold on 1 second. All right. How did we just read a sentence, right? We just put together a sentence. What was that word for night? You remember?
I forgot.
That's all right. It was Layala. You remember that?
Layala. Yes.
There you go. All right.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, I gotta reread that.
No, you're good.
Okay. La.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Where are you? You were saying Wa and Ya.
Okay.
Oh, you were asking, did
and
you
yeah.
need to reread? Oh, no, slow down. You were asking, did you need to reread La La?
Yes.
No, you good to go. Go ahead.
Okay. Wa ya sham I
Why is Shemai? Okay.
ya hawa Yahweh
Yahweh, exactly.
Alya
Alia.
Gum
Uh-huh.
Ba Pi I'm
Papai. All right.
Hawa
All right.
Wa
Uh-huh.
La
Mm-hmm.
Ba
All right.
Yahweh
Mm-hmm.
Hasha Ka Yafka.
All right. Perfect. Excellent job. Excellent job. All right.
Good job. Good job.
All right. And in the English, Deuteronomy 10:10 says, and I stayed in the mount according to the first time, 40 days and 40 nights, and the Most High hearkened unto me at that time also, and the Most High would not destroy thee. Right? Aquathraia. See. We'll be Deuteronomy 10 and 11. Forward inline. Great. All right. Whenever you're ready, sis.
Salakia. Waya Amar, Yahweh, Aliyah, Kwawam, Laka, Lamasai,
My Messiah, all right.
Lapanya,
Mm-hmm.
Ha'aim, Waya Ba'awa,
All right.
Waya Rashwa,
Uh-huh.
As, Ha'arataza, Ashar, Nashabaithya,
All right.
La Abathma,
All right.
Lathath,
Huh?
Laham.
Get ready.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
All right. The only thing I want to bring your attention to, you did an excellent job, right? I want you, because I want us to put some of this stuff together a little bit more, right? That first word, can you see that?
Kanta,
Say it for me one more time.
Kwawam,
Now, if you said, rise Israel, what would you say?
Kwam.
There you go.
We'll try it one more time.
Oh, we blended. Oh, Salakia. Kwam.
Baba Kusa. Hit it one more time for me.
Oh, Kwam.
Most High Christ. Give it a hand. Damn right. Yeah. And the only reason I wanted to make sure I highlighted that is because, again, we often we know words that we don't realize we know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We know how to pronounce them. We realize we know them.
Well,
All right, Deuteronomy.
Salakia.
Please. Go ahead.
So I thought I needed to add a little pizzazz to it because it had A before the rise.
Oh, because it said arise.
wasn't just ride.
It's for one. No side Christ, no sweat.
I understand that. I understand that.
Don't sweat at all. Exactly. All right. Deuteronomy 10 and 11 in English says, and the Most High said unto me, arise, take thy journey before the people, that they may go in and possess the land which I swear unto their fathers to give unto them. All right, Most High Christ, let's stop there. Excellent, y'all. Right? Again, this is what we do every Friday night all across the nation, all across America, all across the world. We teach the Lashawan Qadash. We teach our people to read, write, and speak the Hebrew. Y'all see it. Y'all see it on TikTok. If y'all catch this video, y'all know what it is. These brothers and sisters work diligently, work hard at learning our language, learning our culture. That's all this is. The Bible is about Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans coming back to our true heritage and culture. It's not in Christianity. It's not in Buddhism. It's not in Egyptology. It's not in Islam. It's not in any of these things. It's not in America. It's in the Bible, with us being separated from our enemies, being severed, being to ourselves. And the only way you're going to learn that is in the ISUPK under command of Journey.
That's right.
All right. And with that, we're about to get the sisters down. Aquaz Raya, how you feeling?
Ma Shalamya Tawaka.
Most High
Christ.
Most High Christ. Aquaz Tazarat, you done walk. Got a lot going on. You Tawab, sis.
Shalom Yatuab.
All right. Most High Christ. All right. We're going to get y'all down. I'm going to get to these security announcements.
If I could, real quick,
please.
One of the devils in the chat, I believe he's actual devil. They said, why did this only start coming out late 1800s, 1900s? Well, the truth started to come out in 1969. The reason why the truth had to come back out, and we are all learning our language and reclaiming our heritage, is because the oppressor, the colonizer, the pilgrim, these Americans, right? They stole our heritage. That's right. They beat it out of us. That's right. They molested all of the children. That's why we had to learn it now. That's why we're learning it now. And again, so most of these devils will say things like that to discourage us from learning. It's to discourage you from learning. So you will stay in Christianity. You will stay in these false religions. You feel me? But this is our culture. This is our heritage. Before we were slaves, before we came over here, we had a language, we had a heritage, we had a culture, and the Bible is our Bible. It's our Bible. It doesn't belong to anybody else. So again, anybody that was on there when he asked that question, that's the reason why. And if you want to learn, you can look up ISUPK in your zone. You can look up ISUPK in your zone. Again, this is every East Coast, 7 p.m.
If I could.
Oh, no, go ahead.
If I could.
Yeah. TikTok mama.
Ask that question. It's so like
it's the devil.
How much of a devil can you be? Meaning this. If you're a so-called white person, right? You're a so-called white person, and you have the audacity to ask Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans why our identity came out recently. Is that your question? Like why did it just come out? Is that maybe I misheard it?
No, that's dumb.
You and your people ripped us of our identity, and you have the nerve to why it just came back?
That's how
you made sure we didn't have it, and your question is, well, why is it coming back now? Like you're the proof that you're the devil the Bible speaks of. So like,
absolutely, and that's every last one of them. That's every last one of them. And if you're a Christian, if you're Black, Latino, Native Indigenous, and you're a Christian, guess what? If you're a Christian, you're a white supremacist. That's all Christians. I hope it hurts your feelings. I hope it hurts your feelings.
Salaki. With that LTI quad, did you plan on getting the announcements? If not, I got them. Let's don't sweat.
If you could get them, sir, that'll be Tawab.
Okay, no sweat. Salaki. I saw the notebook. I wasn't sure. I got it. All right. We're the ISUPK started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 1 year. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After that year, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. And after that 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. It means 10, and in the Hebrew is pronounced ma'ashra. It's 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you. All right, you can give it to the Treasury Department. You can also go to ISUPK.com and pay it directly there. Priest Fund, which is a free will offering for priests. It's not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation. The next upcoming holy convocation is the memorial blowing of trumpets, and it's on September 11th. And that just warms my heart every damn time I say it.
That's right.
It's on September 11th.
That's right.
Damn right.
That's right.
Damn right.
I think I might have me a drink on September 11th.
At least
Lord
one.
willing,
At least one.
Lord
You know
willing.
what I'm saying?
Lord willing.
And lastly, if any brother wants to be a trooper, he needs to be in all black. That's black boots, pants, shirt, headband, and war scarf. Get in contact with the school nearest you. The ISUPK nearest your zone, ISUPK.com. You can find out the closest school to you. You can also Google ISUPK near me. All right. If you're a sister, you cannot be a trooper, but if you want to be an official sister in the school, get your Hebrew name and be part of this body. You do the same thing. Google ISUPK.com, ISUPK near me. All right. And if you're in Virginia, the number is 757-550-1204. Again, 757-550-1204. With that, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Shalom.
How about
Shabbarakatham?
Y'all
Most High Christ. To the sisters, Shalom. Yahweh Shamar Alathan by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And with that, Shalom.
On the 25th Street. Look, y'all put y'all faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make 'em money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo slave ship. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting, pacing like a saint. Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate your ass the same. Hate Christ in their image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate. African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lies sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I wanted to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym.